so much for joining us today with Orion Outreach, Orion Neighborhood Television. What a great opportunity to learn about what's happening in your community. And today we have Dan Nelson with Lake Orion Lake Association, who's going to tell us some amazing things that they're doing to make sure that our lake is awesome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're a busy man.
We are. This is the time of year where Lola shines, so it keeps us all busy. And that's one of the reasons why we're here today, is sort of get the word out of what we do and how we can solicit help from the community.
You're the president of the association, I hear.
I am the president as of June 12th.
That's
Of this
fantastic.
year.
Good.
So
We need you.
I have a one-year stint.
So tell people what Lola does.
Well, Lola is everything about the lake. What we aren't is an enforcement agency.
Okay.
We liaison with all the local governments, the village, the township, the sheriff department, the Marine Division of the Lake Orion Police Department, the DNR, Department of Natural Resources. So we bring it all together to watch out for the things that associations should take care of.
Yes.
And but we always like to make it clear we're not an enforcement agency. We just liaison with the enforcement agencies
Okay.
to make sure that the lake reality.
So you
gets-
point people in the right direction.
That is correct.
I like that.
That is correct.
You have memberships that help support your mission. Tell us a little bit about that.
We're strictly a volunteer organization. Okay. We do things such as we generated the SAD for the weed control and algae treatment on the lake.
So important.
We take water testing on behalf of the state of Michigan. We send in the water, they test it, and then we post the results on our website, which our website is lolainfo.org.
Good.
So you can go there and get any of the water quality results from current to all the past history to see where we're at.
So how can people make sure that the water's healthy? What can they do? What's their part in this?
You know, that's the obvious, to take care of our ecosystem.
Sure.
You know, littering. There's all sorts of different issues on the lake that affect the quality of the water.
Be careful fueling.
Be careful fueling. There's different types of vehicles that are now on the lake that affect the lake bottom differently.
Right.
Type of thing. So it's something that you have to be a little bit of an organization that's a notch over volunteer. It's very intricate, and you have to organize it. But once it's organized, it flows pretty well.
I believe it does, Dan, because the lake is amazing.
Yes.
You guys are doing a fantastic job. We see the evidence of your hard work.
Thank you. We appreciate
And you
that.
help with the market values. People need to understand that.
Well, let me give you a little bit of the background of the people that are on the Lola board.
Okay.
Okay, we have engineers, we have CFOs, we have people that came from corporate America, we have people that show longevity on the lake, that have the knowledge of the people. We have, there's another real estate professional on the board with me. Plenty of engineers that take organization and they look at situations and take it one step at a time. So we have a lot of quality people
Good.
that are on the board, and they do, you know, collectively they do a lot of work and not recognized for it.
We need to take care of Lake Orion. It's absolutely a treasure in our community.
I've shared with the community that I believe Lake Orion is our gem.
It is.
It is. Whether you're a township resident, a village resident, just in the area, Lake Orion is our gem and needs to be taken care of.
My dad grew up on Bellevue Island, Steve Rubelman, and we swam in that lake all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I just always knew it would be there. So we need to be careful that we're taking care of it.
Oh, sure. You know, the lake has its challenges. The redevelopment that's going on around
Right,
the
that's a
area
lot.
has its challenges. So there's a little bit that has to be paid attention to.
And I noticed that you're doing training, safety training.
Yes.
Can we talk about that, Dan?
Sure. That's one of, it's a couple of the things that we started to work on to bring to the community. I mean, that's what an association is for, to do the stuff that people can't do individually, but collectively it's very easy to do.
Yes.
So my background before real estate, I was a paramedic. So I've seen safety training work in both boater safety training to how to avoid problems, and if there are problems, what to do as far as CPR, AED, and around the lake you can't have enough people trained in that. So that was one of the initiatives that we took on through in partnership with the Lake Orion Fire Department.
Thank you.
They've been most gracious to offer their training facility over on Giddings Road. We typically do the CPR training in a 3-hour time slot from 9 to 12 on Saturday mornings. So we'll continue to do them as long as there's a need. But my goal was I put up a map of Lake Orion, and I have now red dots of where we have certified people. And the more we have, the better a chance that they'll be there when you need them.
I like that. We need each other.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct. And so we sponsored these classes. Lola takes on the cost. There's a fee that the American Heart Association costs for the certification. We pay that on behalf of the resident. We put the course on, we coordinate it, and it's turned out to be, the community has given me tremendous feedback that was a great idea.
I'm really glad you're doing that, Dan. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's a great initiative, and I'm sure it will grow.
So that's, the CPR training is usually what happens after somebody has an accident, and then the boater safety is how to prevent an accident. So we've, this year, we've increased the amount of boater safety opportunities that we've done. We do that with
Who do you partner with?
the Sheriff Department.
Good. Marine
And,
Division?
Yeah, we did that the first class this year. We did at the Sheriff Department facility
Okay.
on Telegraph down in Oakland and near Pontiac. The second class was actually put on by the Lake Orion Boat Club, which we just sponsored. We helped promote it for them. They had a good crowd there in, I believe they were in April. And then we just had another one that we focus on the kids at the school.
I like that.
So it's a lot of youth that are there.
The training's mandatory if you're going to be operating a boat
That is correct.
for youth.
That is correct. So that's a full day event. And last time we did it, Supervisor Barnett was gracious enough to offer the facility, the nice facility at the township. I think this way.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we used that. We had a crowd of about 50 people.
Good.
And they were not only Lake Orion residents, but they were lake residents from the community.
I'm sure
like
the word
Voorhees and
is spreading.
yeah, well, we have an aggressive social marketing campaign, so we get it out to everybody.
So membership, you need assistance financially
Membership
to
is
keep this thing running. Talk
membership-
about it.
Membership is our challenge.
Come on.
Our challenge. When we did, when Lola started the SAD, they did a 10-year.
That was big.
And like I said, if I could be critical of what they've done in the past, it would have been make a membership to Lola mandatory for
Sure.
the Lakefront residents.
That's reasonable.
We have approximately 900 tax-paying parcels.
I'm a member. I don't live on the lake.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Because-
George enlisted me.
Yeah, we opened that up last year. So the users should also be involved.
I love
because
it.
it is a public lake.
It is.
Okay, so the users should also be involved. So we like to see that.
So how many members do you have?
Well, right now we're just shy of 200,
How many riparians do you have on that lake?
900.
Oh, you need 700 more,
That
at
is-
least.
That is correct.
Okay.
It's a very unique conversation.
So how can someone become a member? Let's make this easy.
Well, the easy part is go to lolainfo.org,
Say it again.
lolainfo.org.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, and along the top, click on membership.
Uh-huh.
It's a very easy form.
Print the form?
No, actually, if you fill it out online and hit submit, it takes you right to PayPal
I love it.
for the $20, and that sends us your membership information.
$20. What a
$20.
bargain.
Well, considering that most of those 900 parcels are now becoming $1 million plus properties,
Oh, sure.
it's very difficult to have a volunteer group to work for 900 tax-paying parcels, and maybe they'll give us a $20 donation, or maybe they won't.
We need their support.
We need their support because our three main goals this year were safety,
Okay.
communication,
Thank you.
and community.
All right.
Okay? The first issue on safety means we need the money to be able to do our functions. Like, for instance, we take care of the buoy fleet.
Oh,
The
that-
buoy-
oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah, the buoy fleet is through the state of Michigan, and we've done it volunteer since 1977. But we're coming up here on a point where now one of the volunteers that started Lola back in 1977 has been storing all that equipment on his property. Things change, life's changed.
Sure.
Getting older, may retire from it, and we're now in need of a piece of property
You need a place to store.
to put our equipment.
Base
and
of
our-
operations.
Yeah, correct. So we've been in conversation with the village of Lake Orion. They have spot properties available
Good.
that maybe we can partnership with the village to be able to do that, because we'd sure hate to have to turn it over back to the municipalities. That would create a huge expense for them, which we're trying to prevent. The volunteers are still there to take care of it. We just want to, we want a little cooperation from our local government.
And I believe you'll get it.
Yep. Both the township leadership and the village leadership have shown us that their hearts are in the right spot.
But they understand the
they
importance.
have responsibilities,
Sure.
obviously, to
Sure.
other places than just the lake. But again, the lake itself is probably one of the largest tax revenue sectors in the area.
Everywhere.
In the area.
Yes.
So, and
Businesses, it helps everybody.
that is
Schools.
correct. That is correct.
Yes.
Then we got into during the frustration of the membership campaigns, we now have approached a lot of the commercial use on the lake. We now have restaurants. We now have condo or apartment developments, coming onto the lake, which Lola is heavily involved in to make sure we advocate for the concerns that are on the lake, to make sure that our government officials follow that. And so far, the cooperation that we've gotten from both the village and the township have been outstanding.
That's awesome. You have a seat at the table.
Yeah, we do. We want a bigger seat at the table.
You will.
Because again, it goes back to the gem of Lake Orion is the lake itself.
Yes, and you help with ordinance, right? If people need something to regulate what's happening on the lake, you'll work with the agencies.
We advocate for it.
Okay, good.
Okay, so, and there are issues. We do poll the membership frequently to see what the main issues are
Good.
amongst the community, and they're out there. The top two circumstances that are on everybody's mind right now are a little bit of overcrowding, okay, and how to deal with that issue. And there's some different types of hobby boating and
Yeah.
entertainment that's out there.
They can be pretty loud. Yeah, a little bit overbearing.
Yeah, so those are some of the things that we look at that are more of the uncomfortable conversations
You
to
just
have
gotta
out there.
have 'em.
But
Have
you
the
got to have the
conversation.
conversations. You got to have everybody operating off the same,
I agree.
same rules.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there.
We want to support you. The community wants to support you
Okay. Well, just
because
like-
we love the lake,
Yeah.
whether we live on it or not.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves Lake Orion.
Yeah. It's like the village itself hired Chief Edmondson last year.
Good.
What a great addition. That man just understands. He's very diligent. He's bringing something to the village that hasn't been there before. Organization, training. The chief and I met last fall, right after he got hired in. We identified a need for training. So Lola sent 2 officers to a Marine training school
Fantastic.
in Jackson, Michigan.
Yes.
And now they're back
Equipped.
applying their knowledge
Yep.
to the lake, and it's all specific to the lake.
Yeah.
So we're continuing on with that. Next year we plan on sending a couple more officers. Last year we outfitted the boat with safety equipment.
So we see Marine Patrol out on the lake all the time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think that's super
Yeah, it's
important.
both the sheriff department and the village.
Right,
And the,
respect it.
and the cooperation between the two organizations is pretty good.
Lake life is the best life if you have everyone doing their part, whether it's through the municipalities or the enforcement of the rules and the laws.
What we're
Yeah.
trying to do is to
Yep.
bring the community together.
So
There's
good.
several different organizations. I know the residents are organized on Park Island.
Yes.
I know there's the Lake Orion Boat Club. There's several associations, some active, some not, that are off Heights Road that have swim access and beach access and that type of thing. We want to bring all these organizations together, give them a seat at the table, and do it together.
I like it. You're accomplishing that, Dan. We're seeing you do that because of the efforts of your volunteers and the membership. We want to increase the membership.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we haven't covered that we want to make sure people generally know about Lola?
Well, it's number one is also new this year. We've really started to focus on sponsorships.
Okay.
So the commercial group along M24, the condos, the apartments, the restaurants, we're trying to get them organized
Good.
to be part of the association.
I like that.
So that way, if you have clear, open communication, because one of the things that I found is Lake Orion is unique. There's several different factions
Sure.
on the lake that we're trying to communicate now
Unify.
with, pull them together, and we'll all have a good time on the lake.
And when you speak with one voice, you get things done.
That is being evident to our policymakers.
Yes.
They see us, they're listening to us, and now's the time that we want to get something done.
I'm excited.
Good.
I am so glad to learn all these things that Lola is doing, and it's through the volunteer efforts. It's through membership efforts.
Yes.
So thank you, Dan. I really appreciate you coming out today. You're in everything that makes Lake Orion such a great lake to be a part of.
Thank you for
and we're
pointing that
thankful.
out.
Very
that's
thankful.
that's what we're looking for. Remember, the top 3 goals of Lola this year are safety,
Yep.
communication,
Okay.
and community.
And you're getting there.
Yeah, and we're going to pull the community together. I know we are.
I believe that as well. I'm excited about it. I know everybody else is. I'm going to challenge the community to make sure that they become a member. $20. Go to the website, join today, and tell your neighbors to join. We want you to be a part of this. It's a great agency. They're doing their part. You do yours. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Penny Schultz. I hope you enjoyed this Orion Outreach program. You have a great day.